for the brand development course at Full Sail University. Now, I want to start off the presentation with a few statistics. In the United States alone, 1 in 285 children will be diagnosed with a form of cancer by the time they're 20. 1 in 691 children are born with Down syndrome. 1 in 68 children are diagnosed with a form of autism spectrum disorder. 1 in 323 are born with cerebral palsy. Every year, over 119,000 children are diagnosed with a Hey everybody, it's Sharisa Bond, and this is my brand brief project for the brand development course at Full Sail University. I want to start the presentation off with a little bit of statistics. In the United States alone, 1 in 285 children will be diagnosed with a form of cancer by their 21st birthday. 1 in 691 children are born with Down syndrome. 1 in 68 children are diagnosed with a form of autism spectrum disorder. 1 in 323 are born with cerebral palsy. Every year, over 119,000 children are diagnosed with a developmental delay, and 1,500 are born with spina bifida. Now, what this means is that there's an overwhelming amount of children who have spent or are spending an alarming amount of time in hospitals and in doctor's offices and in therapy sessions, and none of which are particularly entertaining. And there are a lot of organizations out there who cater to children, but they simply just don't have the resources to give the individualized attention and the individualized programming that these children require. However, over the last 25 years, there's been an insurgence of organizations who devote solely to this particular group of children. The organization I chose for my project company is Foundation for Dreams, and they are the only nonprofit organization that provide year-round therapeutic and residential camping programs for children with special needs and chronic illnesses. Each program that is utilized with Foundation for Dreams is specifically designed to strengthen their social skills, self-esteem, and independence in a safe and barrier-free environment. Their goal is to provide these therapeutic camps for children because they deserve to have a little bit of fun, and they deserve to be able to escape their disability, even for just a fleeting moment. And Foundation for Dreams is a relatively new company. They've only been around since 2001, but they had their highest attendance last year with 600 children being served. Through their camps, Foundation for Dreams is helping children learn to enjoy their independence, gain life management skills, and participate in a barrier-free environment. And all of this happens at no cost to the families because they understand that there is enough money being spent on all of the hospital bills and all the doctor bills, and this should be something that is given to them to help them escape all of that. There is only about 20 disabilities and illnesses listed on the website, but this list is no way prohibitive. If you don't see your child's exceptionality on the list, all you need to do is call them, and they will tailor make a camp program for that child. The camp does only work in the Tampa Bay area, but they have residential and day sessions year-round for children of varying levels, both developmental and physical. Competition A is Serious Fun Children's Network, and they are the only global community of independently managed camps offering children with serious illnesses and their families a chance to have and discover joy. They understand that no family should ever have to pay a dime for their services. They are completely funded by donation. They have 30 camps operating across the world from Mexico to Japan and everywhere in between, and they all operate under the idea that children should be allowed to sit back, kick back, and raise a little hell. They also have what they call the 100% promise, where they guarantee that 100% of all the donations are being put directly back into the company's programs. Serious Fun has been a favorite charity of Hollywood for since its beginning when Paul Newman started it in the 1980s. And last year they even got notoriety when Ben and Jerry's created a ice cream flavor in partnership with the Tonight Show and Jimmy Fallon. And all the proceeds of the Tonight Dough flavor go directly back into the programs for Serious Fun Children's Network. They also do longitudinal surveys every year to look into the effectiveness of all of their programs to see where they can increase confidence, self-esteem, and social skills. My second competition B is Variety, the children's charity, and they are the only charity that has been in operation since 1927 that focuses on the unmet needs of sick children at the local, national, and international levels. They operate out of 42 offices in 13 countries, and they work tirelessly to raise funds for these children living with illness, disadvantage, or disability. And one of the fundraising efforts that they've made this year is this minion pin that people can purchase, and all the proceeds go directly back into the program. And their goal is to create a world where no child ever feels hopeless. They want to create lifelong positive impact in the families and in the children that live in their communities that they service. They have three tiers to their programming. They have life-saving, life-changing, and life-enriching, as well as humanitarian missions that they take around the world. They don't just offer camp services, they also provide life-saving medical equipment such as nebulizers and incubators and resources to children around the world through their Freedom program. They also provide communication and educational services through their Future program. The last competition, Competition C, is Children's Harbor, and they are the only sponsor of more than 30 illness-related camps in the state of Alabama that teaches children and their families ways to unwind, play, and learn regardless of exceptionality or illness. They are dedicated to providing all therapeutic services and residential services at no cost to the family. Children's Harbor brings happiness into the lives of children by offering needs-specific camps for more than 20 different groups. And their vision is to provide a year-round residential and therapeutic camps for children suffering from chronic and terminal illnesses. One of the ways that they fund their camps is through fundraising, and one of the local favorites is this thrift store, all of the proceeds from which go directly back into the organization. They also provide inpatient hospital-based services to help families find support during and after hospitalization. Children's Harbor changes the lives of the families it helps because it offers patients and the families a place to come together and reconnect in a safe environment for children with various diagnoses. All of the companies are similar because they all provide services for children with serious illnesses, and they all operate completely on donation, and they hold annual fundraisers to offset any operational costs that might not be covered by any donation. The difference with Foundation for Dreams is that they don't limit their services to a specific set of exceptionalities. They do only operate within the Tampa Bay area, but they provide year-round residential and therapeutic camps. The differences from the competitor for Serious Fun Children's Network is that they have more than 30 camps worldwide, and they do conduct the annual psychological and sociological studies into the effects, and they are the only nonprofit that I've chosen that is also accredited by Charity Navigator and the Better Business Bureau. Variety provides life-changing medical and therapeutic equipment. They're the only one that's been in operation since 1927. They also have a subgroup for children aged 25 or 21 to 35. Children's Harbor is different in because they offer inpatient services, which is different from the rest of the organizations that I've listed. They do only operate within the Alabama area, but they also offer programs to siblings and family members. My SWOT analysis of Foundation for Dreams came up with a few things. For strengths, they offer unique camping experiences that are easily adaptable to each child's needs. They do have a 20-year history of successful programming, and they are clearly designed set of goals and values. The weaknesses is that they spend too much on admin costs. They spend roughly 7% on their admin and 10% on their fundraising, which is a stark difference or stark contrast to, say, Serious Fun, who only spends about 2% on their administrative costs. There are no programs for family members, and there's no programs for children under 7, which could be problematic because not only 7-year-olds and under get sick too. Their website and logos are also not real modern or real inviting. Opportunities are that they could add inpatient programs in hospitals like one of the other organizations that I listed today. They could also offer medical and therapeutic equipment, and they could partner with local and regional hospitals so that they can not only advertise but help the children within the hospital setting. The threats are that there are other nonprofit organizations that are doing bigger and better things. It's not to say that the Foundation for Dreams isn't being helpful. It's just that they're not reaching as many people as say Variety or Serious Fun are. Their programs are dependent upon donor participation, which is great because it doesn't require any of the families to pay any money, but it also means that if they don't get donorship, then they run the risk of running a deficit for the year. Other organizations have higher search engine optimization. It's very easy to find Serious Fun. It's very easy to find Variety, but it's not easy to find them if you were to just search children charities. For my brand strategy, brand positioning. For parents and with special needs children, Foundation for Dreams is a nonprofit providing camping services. Their camps are extraordinary because every child is accepted regardless of exceptionality. 100% of the donations go directly back into the programs. Donating to Foundation for Dreams means that you are becoming an active role in our efforts to bring happiness and joy to children facing long-term or lifelong or terminal illnesses. Foundation for Dream offers all programs at no cost to the families, and their programs are adaptable to each camper's individualized need. My action plan is that the community partnership. They need to find local and regional organizations to partner with so that they can get the word out, so that they can help more kids and they can help more families. They need to lower their spending on fundraising and administrative expenses, because for every dollar that they're spending trying to get a donation, they're not spending that on the children, and that's their ultimate goal, and they need to focus on utilizing as much of that money as humanly possible on the programming and not just the production costs. Adding programs. I would like to see them gradually add in inpatient programs with the same hospitals that they choose to partner with, and do extended programs for families and for siblings and for younger children. All of this is to gain more interest from more investors and change the overall opinion of their brands. Foundation for Dreams is an incredible organization, and they have a good goal.